Just as the man was about to fall asleep, the girl in her bathrobe lay down next to him. Despite her being the president's daughter, the man rejected her without hesitation. The reason was simple. He was actually a bodyguard assigned by the president to protect the girl, though she was unaware of this. Jack couldn't accept Annie due to the guilt of hiding the truth and the inferiority complex caused by their status difference. The next day, they hit the road. Because of last night's rejection, there was a rift between Annie and Jack. Jack couldn't bring himself to leave. Annie was baffled by why he didn't like her, yet still followed her. Jack, silent due to duty, angered Annie, who got into a car. Worried, Jack chased but couldn't keep up. Realizing this wasn't working, he bought a bike from a kid to continue the pursuit. Was crossing a bridge when she saw people bungee jumping. Having grown up in a sheltered environment, she felt an impulsive urge to try it. Just before she jumped, Jack, realizing there was no other way, decided to join her. They both jumped off the bridge laughing together. That night, they camped with the jumpers. The bungee jump made Jack think through some things. He wanted to tell her he was her bodyguard, but they were interrupted by someone delivering a tent. The prepared speech died in his throat, but the firelight and late-night stillness fostered an intimate atmosphere, leading to a kiss. Jack's phone rang. He tossed it away, abandoning his bodyguard duties. They soon reached Berlin, where Annie's contact was waiting for her. Jack made a phone call to report in, but Anne, who had sneaked up behind him, overheard everything. Annie rushed through the crowd with Jack behind her, but the throng blocked her view. A few drunken men harassed Annie, but Jack intervened just in time. Suddenly, a bright light zipped overhead. Someone had come to take her home. After a brief moment of eye contact, Annie ran into her mother's arms. Jack wanted to say goodbye but was stopped by bodyguards. His figure grew smaller in the distance, never to be in touch again. Annie resumed her life as a young lady until one day her father arranged a teaching position for her at a university. Annie initially wanted to refuse until her father mentioned Jack was there. She hesitated. Things weren't irreparable. Jack had lied only to fulfill his duty, but his protection and affection were genuine. Her father revealed that after the incident, Jack resigned and became a university teacher. During Annie's escape, he also realized many things and decided to withdraw his covert protection for her, appointing Jack, the former bodyguard, to take over. He turned around and saw the person he had dreamed of day and night. They walked toward each other, exchanged smiles, and Jack glanced at the distant bodyguard. The two embraced and kissed as the movie ended.